Someone told you that you need $1 million to retire. Maybe it was a financial advisor. Maybe it was a YouTube channel. Maybe it was a well-meaning family member who read something somewhere. And ever since then, retirement has felt like something that happens to other people. I want to have a different conversation with you today, because that number, the $1 million number, is almost certainly not your number. And your actual number, the real one, based on your real life, might surprise you. Not because it is higher than you expected, but because for most middle-class Americans, it is significantly lower. By the end of this video, you are going to open your phone's calculator and type in a number. That number is going to tell you exactly what you personally need to retire, not what someone else needs, not a generic figure from a financial planning brochure, your number, based on your life. And then, because I know what is sitting in the back of your mind right now, we are going to address the Social Security question. Whether it will be there when you need it, we are going to put that fear to rest with facts. Not hope, not politics, facts. Stay with me. This one is going to feel different. My name is Sage. I spent over a decade inside the financial system as a Series 7 licensed financial advisor and consumer lender at major financial institutions. I have had the retirement conversation with more middle-class families than I can count. And the single most common thing I heard was some version of the same sentence. I know I should be doing something, but the numbers feel so far away. Today, those numbers get real and closer than you thought. Here at Financial Methods, our goal is simple: to give you more actionable financial knowledge in one video than most people get from an entire book on the subject. Knowledge that took years to accumulate inside the system, delivered to you in plain language right here for free. Stay with me to the end, because before we close today, I am going to show you a government website where you can look up your own projected Social Security benefit based on your actual earnings history in about 5 minutes. Most people have never done this. When you see that number, everything we talk about today becomes real and personal rather than theoretical. That is coming. If you are not subscribed yet, please do that right now. Let's go. Meet David and Linda Chen, late 40s. David is a project manager. Linda is a school administrator. Together they bring home $132,000 a year. By most measures, they are doing well. They own a home. Their kids are nearly grown. They have some savings. And they have been avoiding the retirement conversation for 3 years because every time they look at the number, $1 million, it feels impossible. David and Linda are not alone. Most middle-class families have the same reaction to the $1 million retirement figure, and most of them have never been shown why that number is almost always wrong for their specific situation. Here is the formula that changes everything. It is called the 4% rule, and it works like this. Whatever you expect to spend per month in retirement, multiply it by 12 to get your annual expense. Then multiply that by 25. The result is the investment portfolio size that can sustain your retirement indefinitely based on historical market returns. Let's make it concrete. If you spend $2,000 per month in retirement, your portfolio target is $600,000. If you spend $2,500 per month in retirement, your portfolio target is $750,000. If you spend $3,000 per month in retirement, your portfolio target is $900,000. Now, here is where almost every retirement calculator and almost every YouTube video gets this wrong. They give you the gross number, the total, the big scary figure, before accounting for the single most significant source of retirement income most middle-class Americans already have coming to them: Social Security, and that changes everything. Hidden gem number one. The average Social Security benefit for a retired worker right now is approximately $1,900 per month. For a couple where both partners worked, that can reach $3,500 to $4,000 per month combined. Here's what that means for David and Linda specifically. They expect to spend approximately $3,000 per month in retirement. Without Social Security, their portfolio target is $900,000. With their combined Social Security benefit of approximately $3,600 per month, their investment portfolio needs to cover exactly zero of their monthly expenses. Their Social Security alone covers their lifestyle. Now, that does not mean they need no retirement savings. They need a portfolio as a cushion for healthcare costs, home repairs, travel, and unexpected expenses that Social Security does not cover. But the terrifying $1 million figure? Gone, replaced by something real and manageable. For single viewers, one income, one Social Security check. The math shifts, but the formula stays identical. Your monthly retirement expense minus your projected Social Security benefit is what your portfolio needs to cover. Multiply that gap by 25 and you have your number. One income or two. The math works the same way. You just plug in your number. Now, before you grab that calculator, I need to address something. Every few years, someone tells me Social Security will be gone by 2030. Then 2030 approaches, and the new date becomes 2035. Then that approaches, and it becomes 2040. At some point, you have to ask, is this a fact, or is this a fear that keeps moving just far enough ahead that nobody can prove it wrong? Here is what is actually true. The Social Security trustees report projects that the trust fund reserve could face depletion around 2033 to 2035 at current trajectory. That sounds alarming. But here is what it actually means, and what most people sharing that statistic never explain. Trust fund depletion does not mean Social Security disappears. It means that without any changes, Social Security could pay approximately 80% of scheduled benefits from ongoing payroll tax revenue. That is a reduction, not elimination. And it assumes Congress does absolutely nothing between now and then. Hidden gem number two, the history most people have never heard. Congress has modified Social Security 22 times since its creation in 1935. Every time a funding shortfall has approached reality, lawmakers have acted. The most significant example, the 1983 reforms. The trust fund was months from insolvency. A bipartisan commission found a solution. Ronald Reagan signed it. Tip O'Neill negotiated it. Two people who disagreed on almost everything found a way, because the alternative, letting Social Security fail, was politically unthinkable. 67 million Americans currently receive Social Security benefits. That number grows every year. No administration of either party has a political incentive to let it disappear. The voters who receive it show up to vote at the highest rates of any demographic in America. Will there be adjustments? Almost certainly. Higher retirement ages, modest benefit reductions for higher earners, payroll tax adjustments. These conversations will happen, probably in a future administration's second term, when the political cost of hard decisions is manageable. But Social Security disappearing entirely? The evidence does not support that fear. The history does not support that fear. And planning your entire retirement around that fear means underestimating the income you actually have coming and overestimating how much your investment portfolio needs to cover. The smart approach, the one that is neither naively optimistic nor unnecessarily fearful, is to plan on receiving 80% of your projected Social Security benefit. That accounts for possible adjustments without assuming worst case. It is honest planning. And speaking of your projected benefit, we are going to show you exactly how to find it in about 5 minutes. That is coming in Chapter 5. Stay with me, right here. If this video is already making retirement feel less scary, hit that like button. Drop a comment below. Tell us where you thought your retirement number was before this video and what you think it might actually be now. We read every comment, and subscribe if you are not already part of this community. Let's make this personal. Here are 3 honest middle-class retirement scenarios. Find the one that most closely matches your expected retirement lifestyle. Your number is in there. Scenario A, the streamlined retirement. Kids are grown. Mortgage paid off or significantly reduced. Simple lifestyle. Monthly expenses approximately $2,000 to $2,500. After average single Social Security benefit of $1,900 per month. Portfolio needed to cover the gap. Approximately $30,000 to $180,000. After combined couple Social Security of $3,600 per month. Portfolio needed approximately $0 to $0. Social Security covers it. Scenario B, the comfortable retirement. Some travel, maintaining a similar but slightly scaled lifestyle to working years. Monthly expenses approximately $3,000 to $3,500. After single Social Security, portfolio needed approximately $300,000 to $480,000. After combined couple Social Security, portfolio needed approximately $0 to $120,000. Scenario C, the active retirement, regular travel, maintaining full working years lifestyle. Monthly expenses approximately $4,000 to $5,000. After single Social Security, portfolio needed approximately $600,000 to $900,000. After combined couple Social Security, portfolio needed approximately $120,000 to $420,000. Find your scenario. Find your number. For most middle-class families, especially couples where both partners worked, the actual portfolio requirement is dramatically lower than the $1 million figure they have been carrying as a weight around their neck. And here is something important I want you to hear directly. In a recent Financial Methods video, linked in the description below, we showed you exactly how to build $250,000 in 10 years using a consistent monthly investment in the right fund. If you have not seen that video yet, please watch it after this one. Look at scenarios A and B. For many middle-class viewers, especially couples, $250,000 in an investment portfolio combined with Social Security income covers retirement entirely, or gets you so close that a few additional years of consistent investing closes the gap completely. The $250,000 is not the ceiling, it is the foundation. And video 9 showed you how to build it. Hidden gem number 3. Stop thinking about your total retirement portfolio target. Start thinking about your gap number. Your gap number is your monthly retirement expense minus your projected Social Security benefit. That is the only amount your portfolio needs to replace. Everything above that is covered. Write that formula down. Monthly retirement expense minus Social Security benefit equals your monthly gap. Monthly gap times 12 times 25 equals your real portfolio target. That number, for most middle class Americans, is not $1,000,000. David and Linda ran their numbers. Their combined Social Security projection covers their expected retirement lifestyle. Their portfolio target is focused on a cushion for healthcare, travel, and unexpected costs. Approximately $200,000 to $300,000 rather than the $1,000,000 they had been dreading. They are 47 years old. They have approximately 18 to 20 years before their target retirement age. Hidden gem number 4. In video 9, we showed that $300 per month invested in the right fund at 10% annual return reaches approximately $200,000 in 15 years and $678,000 in 30 years. David and Linda need $200,000 to $300,000 as their retirement cushion. At $300 per month, they reach $200,000 in approximately 15 years, right on their retirement timeline. For single viewers whose gap number is higher because one Social Security check covers less, the same framework applies. The monthly contribution is higher or the timeline is longer, but the math is the same and the tools are the same. The encouraging truth, and I want you to sit with this for a moment, is that the retirement number most middle class families actually need is not the number that has been making them feel behind. It is smaller, it is more personal, and it is more achievable than they thought. Share this video right now with someone who has been putting off retirement planning because the number felt too big. You might just change how they feel about their future today. And subscribe because we are not done. Hidden gem number 5, 5 moves. Move number 1, calculate your gap number. Right now, open your phone's calculator. Think honestly about what you expect to spend per month in retirement, not what you spend now, what you expect then. Write that number down. We will use it in move 2. Move number 2. Run the retirement formula. Take your monthly retirement expense, subtract your projected Social Security benefit, use $1,900 if you are single, or $3,600 if you are a couple where both partners worked as a starting estimate. Multiply the difference by 12. Multiply that by 25. That is your real portfolio target. Write that number down. That is your retirement number, not someone else's, yours. Move number 3, check your video 9 blueprint. Go back to the Financial Methods video on building $250,000 in 10 years, linked in the description below. Find your row in the table. If your portfolio target is at or near $250,000, you now have a specific monthly contribution number and timeline to get there. If your target is higher, the same framework applies with a longer timeline or higher monthly contribution. Move number 4, open or check your investment account. If you have not opened a brokerage account yet, go back to video 10 for the step-by-step walkthrough. If you have one, log in today and confirm your monthly automatic contribution is active and your fund passes the 2 questions from video 9, category outperformance and reasonable expense ratio. That check takes 5 minutes and confirms your retirement engine is running. Move number 5, and this is the one I promised you. Go to ssa.gov right now. Create a free My Social Security account. It takes approximately 5 minutes. You will need your Social Security number and basic personal information. Once inside, click on your benefits. You will see your projected Social Security benefit at age 62, at full retirement age, and at age 70. These are not generic estimates. These are calculated from your actual earnings history, every paycheck you have ever received that paid into Social Security. Now take that number and go back to move two. Replace the estimate with your actual projected benefit. Run the formula again. Your retirement number just became real and specific rather than theoretical. Most people have never done this. Most people are planning their retirement around a generic Social Security estimate when their actual projected benefit, based on their real earnings history, is sitting right there waiting for them at ssa.gov. 5 minutes, your actual number, tonight. David and Linda went to ssa.gov that evening. David's projected Social Security benefit at full retirement age, $2,100 per month. Linda's, $1,650 per month. Combined $3,750 per month. Their expected retirement expense, $3,200 per month. Their gap number, 0. Their Social Security income exceeds their retirement expense. Their portfolio target, a $240,000 cushion for healthcare, travel, and the unexpected. Using the framework from video 9 at $300 per month, they reached that in approximately 16 years, right on schedule. The $1 million number they had been dreading for 3 years was never their number. Their number was $240,000, and they have 16 years to build it. I want to say something before we close. If you came into this video feeling behind, feeling like retirement was something that happens to other people, I want you to know that feeling is almost always based on the wrong number. Your number is not $1 million. It is a formula. It is a gap. It is a calculation that takes 5 minutes to run and a few more minutes at ssa.gov to personalize. Here at Financial Methods, we believe this completely. Retirement is not out of reach for the middle class. It has just been explained wrong, with numbers that were never yours, by people who never showed you the offset, the gap, the formula, the real picture. Today you have the real picture. We will be here every step of the way. If this video changed how you feel about retirement, like it. Share it with someone who needs to hear that their number is smaller than they think, and subscribe, because next week we keep going. The more you know, the more you grow. I'm Sage, and I'll see you in the next one. And as always, we are not done. Next time we bring you something else the financial industry would rather you never fully understood. Stay subscribed. You do not want to miss it.